What's going on, everyone? It's Dante, aka Game Fan of All Games, here back giving you yet another drama scripted Saturday. But before we go into all the craziness, how we start off on every drama scripted Saturday. And if you're new here, drama scripted Saturday is a wrestling show I do once every week on a Saturday. We give you the most notable news that's happened in the past week of wrestling. But how we start off on every drama scripted Saturday, we start off with the ratings. We have Raw with 1.7 million, NXT 2.0 with 612,000. And we have AEW with 761,000. So, crazy week in the WWE. If you guys do not know, or you've been living under a rock for the past 2 days, WWE Board of Directors are officially on a full-scale investigation of the one and only CEO, well, I'll get to that part in a second, CEO of Vince Kennedy McMahon for misconduct about an affair he had with a previous employee, and the Wall Street Journal reported that they wants to know if Vince McMahon paid the former employee up to $3 million for her to keep quiet about their affair. And also there's been talks about how she would get a random promotion and then her pay would double. Like one year she was making 100K, and then the next year the raise she was making 250K. All in all, yeah, it's not really looking good for Vince McMahon. And due to all of this, the investigation, Vince McMahon has decided to step down as CEO of the WWE, and as for the interim CEO is going to be none other than Stephanie McMahon. But Vince McMahon is still going to be in charge of, creative. So don't look for any crazy changes in storyline and storyline pacing. Vince McMahon is still going to be in charge of creative. It's just Steph is, until the investigation is over, Steph is going to be the interim CEO of WWE. So yeah, that is that. And amongst other things, even though it hasn't been officially said by WWE, numerous sources, backstage sources, have confirmed that Sasha Banks is no longer with the WWE. Apparently, she was rumored to be released around Wednesday, but as you tell, WWE has not put out an official statement on Sasha Banks being released. And the last thing that Sasha Banks had, she had the tag team titles with Naomi. They were both very unhappy about the booking that was being made around the women's tag team division and their titles, so they just walked out. And Wednesday, rumors started coming out that Sasha Banks has officially been released from the WWE. So yeah, that's a huge Sasha Banks is a star, so she could basically do whatever she wants. She will not have an issue finding a job in any future endeavor that she decides to do, whether she wants to continue acting or whether she wants to continue wrestling. I'm pretty sure any wrestling promotion in the world would be happy to have Sasha Banks a part of their roster. And in other news, it seems that Randy Orton is probably going to be out for the rest of 2022. His back injury is more severe than people thought, and he is actually going to have to require back surgery. So apparently the plan was originally going to be Randy Orton. It was going to build up for Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. That has now been changed because Randy Orton needs back surgery. They did the match, Matt Riddle versus the big dog Roman Reigns, Tribal Chief, for the Undisputed Universal title last night. Roman won, thus making Matt Riddle can no longer challenge Roman Reigns for the titles. And then after that, we've got Brock Lesnar So Brock is back. So it looks like they're going to do Brock versus Roman in a last man standing match. I think that's what they're going to build up for SummerSlam. I don't know, but Money in the Bank is the next pay-per-view. Maybe they could have a loophole in the system. They could have Matt Riddle win the Money in the Bank, and then with Brock's help, he cashes in on Roman and gets one of the titles. I don't know. There's some loophole. Maybe not for the undisputed title for both titles, but maybe there'll be something where Riddle could do something if they decide to have Riddle win Money in the Bank, he gets one of the titles. So I don't know. That's just my thoughts and speculation on that. So yeah, crazy week. Even after the announcement, Vince started off SmackDown and he said, he's privileged to be here, privileged to be in front of the fans in Minneapolis, Minnesota. But we're going to focus on remember the 4 words that was on the title screen that then, now, and together and forever. And then he walked off stage and his music played. So, yeah. Rumors going around backstage as Vince does not seem worried about this case or this investigation whatsoever. It's like everything is just a normal day in the office. There's nothing, don't have any sexual allegations or misconduct for $3 million of hush money that I was paying this woman not for her to say anything. No, everything is fine. That's how it seems that Vince is going on backstage, and his daughter is the interim CEO until the investigation is over. But yeah, that was this week's Dramascripted Saturday. If you have any comments of which you have witnessed, please leave a rating or like, share if you care. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And until next Saturday, guys, I'm Dante, aka Game FIFA Over Games, and I'm out of here. Later, and peace. Be safe, everyone.